Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Pauline Fu. In this video, I will talk about annuities. There are two objectives in this video. One is to distinguish between types of annuities based on term, payment date, and conversion period. The second objective, compute the future value for ordinary simple annuities. So first, we are going to give some definition of the terms used to describe annuities. The first one is payment interval. It is the length of time between successive payments. Term is the time from the beginning of the first payment to the end of the last payment. Periodic rent, size of each regular payment. Annual rent, sum of periodic payments in 1 year. So that is the terminologies. Now I'm going to talk about types of annuities, okay, based on term. If the annuity is based on term, you have annuity certain annuity. Means it has the fixed beginning and ending payment, certain. And the other type based on term is a perpetuity. If the payment continues indefinitely, for example, the scholarship is a kind of perpetuity. Next one is contingency. Contingent annuities, beginning date or ending date or both are uncertainty. For example, the life insurance. So this is based on the term. And we also divide the annuities based on date of payment, based on the date of payment. So we have, again, 3 types of annuities based on date of payment. One is ordinary annuity. Ordinary annuity means the payments are made at the end of payment periods. For example, payments on loans. And we have annuity due. Annuity due. It is payments are made at the beginning of payment periods. For example, lease agreement. Last one is deferred. Deferred annuity is the first payment is made later than the end of the first payment interval. For example, the pension plan. Okay. So that is based on the date of payment. And we can also divide the annuity based on conversion. Okay. We have simple annuities, means number of payment per year equal to interest conversion period per year. That is the simple annuity. And we have general annuity, means number of payment per year not equal to interest compounding period per year. So that is our first objective, to distinguish types of annuities based on term, payment date, and conversion period. Our second objective in this video is to compute the future value for ordinary simple annuities. Remember, ordinary means the payment is made at the end of a payment period. Simple means number of payment per year, PY, equal to interest compounding period per year. For example, if you make a payment every year and the interest is compounded annually, that is the simple annuity. The other example would be if you make a payment every month and the interest compounding period is compounded monthly, that is also a simple annuities. Okay. So now let's look at an example. Find the sum of future value of each payment. Use the date of last payment as a focal date. Okay. For example, interest is compounded 5% annually, and 4,000 payment is made at the end of each year for 4 years. So at the end of each year means that is the simple ordinary annuities. Okay. Number of payment per year equal to interest compounding period per year. Okay, so this is a simple annuity. Okay, so in sum, this is an ordinary simple annuity. Okay, so if you draw the timeline, okay, maybe I will skip this one. Okay, come from here. So it is a little bit out of place for this one here, the drawing. Okay, so this one should be, I will redraw this diagram. Okay. So this is the time period equal to 0. This point here, this is at the end of first year, t equal to 1, and this at the end of second year, at the end of third year, and at the end of fourth year. Okay, and this fourth year, okay, there are no this one here, and this is my, at the end of fourth year is my focal date. Okay, so what is the sum of payment at the end of year 4? If every year you deposit 4,000 and you make this deposit for 4 years, okay, so based on simple interest formula, we know from end of first year to the end of fourth year, you have 3 periods. So this is 4,000 multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n equal to 3. Okay, and similarly, from end of second year to the focal date, payment is 2, n equal to 2, interest is 5, it is this one. And from the end of third year to the focal date, it is this one. And lastly, it is at the end of fourth year, you make this payment. You add them all, that is the future value. Okay, oops, that is the future value. Mathematically, this is actually the geometric series. If you add them all, do a little bit algebra, you are going to get this formula. Future value equal to payment multiplied by, where's my eraser? Multiplied by this bracket. Okay. So in this example, payment is 4,000. Interest rate is 5%, 0.05. Okay. And how many years? It is 4 years. And you plug in, you get this number. Okay. So this is the future value of ordinary simple annuities. Make sure you are comfortable with this example because this is the starting point. We are introducing annuities. Calculate the future value for ordinary simple annuities. And this is just method 1. Use the formula. Use formula. Method 2, I will use calculator. The calculator required is this BA2 plus Texas instrument. Okay, so I will going to clear everything here. I will make the question available here so that you have both question and the calculator. Okay. So before you do the calculator, make sure you need to set up the calculator. How many decimal places? Okay. I have video about this. And also you need to make sure in chapter 11, the payment is made at the end. Okay, so ordinary annuity. At the end means on this calculator, the top right corner, you don't see anything. Means at the end. Okay. After chapter 11, in later chapters, we will introduce annuity due, means the payment is made at the beginning of a period. So we need to use annuity due. Okay, we need to have the calculator begin mode. Okay, and how do you turn begin to end or end to begin? Again, please watch my video for this one. So this example, we are going to use at the end. By default, if you see nothing, it is end. Okay. So in this financial calculator, you have 5 buttons. This is N, number of period. This is IY, interest. This is PV, present value. PMT, payment. FV, future value. Out of those 5 buttons, you need to enter 4 buttons in order to calculate the 5th one. Okay, so let's begin to do this calculation. So N in this example is 4 years. So you type in 4, then press N. Okay. IY means interest. Interest is 5% compounded annually. In this calculator, you do not enter percentage. You just enter 5 IY. Okay, the computer will automatically consider this is 5%, not just 5. PV is the present value, not given. That is, you enter 0 to as a precaution to clear any previous entries. So 0 PV. And the next one, PMT, is 4,000. So 4,000. The payment usually is a negative number. So you press this plus minus become negative, and then enter PMT. Okay. So lastly, you calculate the future value by press CPT, FV, and this is your number, exactly the same as we get from the formula. Okay, where's my formula? So I just move this around a little bit. See, the calculator result match our formula result here. Okay, so that is the 3rd method, calculator method. Next, I will introduce another method, Excel. Okay, Excel. So I will move things a little bit so that you can see my Excel. So for Excel, you just use the formula. The formula is FV, future value. Rate, you type in 5%. In Excel, you need to type in percentage, okay, comma. NPR, number of payment for, comma. Payment, negative 4,000, oops. Next one is payment, negative 4,000 in order to get a positive result. Okay. Negative 4,000. PV is 0. Type, see, 0 means the payment is made at the end of period. 1 represents the payment is made at the beginning of period. So in our example, payment is made at the end, so you type in 0. Okay, and then you press enter key. See, you get the same result as from the calculator and the formula. Okay, so this is how do you calculate simple annuity using 3 methods. Ordinary simple annuities. First method is formula. Second method, calculator. Third is Excel. Okay. Once you have the future value, if the question also asks you, what is the interest earned over the 4 years? So for the interest, you just use the future value minus total for payment. And this is the interest earned over 4 years. Okay, so in summary, what we did in this video, we introduced some concept of annuities and the types of annuities. We also calculate future value of ordinary simple annuity. Use 3 different methods. 1, formula. 2, calculator. 3, Excel. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.